Well, kind of, yeah. Hey, we're on.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
I'm back. Yeah.
We missed you.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a couple people who said, what happened? I said, well, my husband is having some issues and we're working with mail. So, yeah, there's some crap going on in my life. But this is a real nice place to be because all the crap's back home.
I won't tell Tom you said.
All right.
All right, everybody, we have some really cool announcements. Oh, there's already some people here.
Yay!
Again, I always like to make a point at the start to let everyone feel like they can ask any question at any time. We want this to be interactive. So if you have a question, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask it. We love to answer those as we do it. So otherwise, it's not like us just talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
So.
And we do that all the time anyway.
Most days.
Most days, yeah.
Most days.
Most days.
What do you have announcements today, Barb? Do you have something? Should I go first?
You go first because I have some stuff that has to do with BO8, and you do
I have
too.
BO8 stuff.
Yeah, we have BO8 stuff.
Do you think we have the same announcements?
Probably not.
Okay, good.
Probably not.
So the first thing I want to talk about is Super Saturday is in October. And Super Saturday, for those of you who don't know, it is the one-day long-term financing day for those of you who want to buy, let's say, a Q24. It's
or a 990.
Or a 990. And it's this year it is 3.99, so it's not zero.
No, but that's 72 months?
Yes, and it's 72 months, and that's going to be October 12th. So a lot of people who are interested in buying a Q24 for a business, that type of thing, they want to use the financing. Super Saturday is always the best day in the entire year to process the financing for that purchase because you get the longest terms.
Yeah, yep. And and the 990.
Yeah, so and the 990, that would be a good day for that too. But so if you're interested in any of that, what I do recommend though is I recommend getting everything in order because of how it works with the financing. They basically give us a code, and when we run it through the Bernina account, it only works. That code only works for the specific date. So it's not like you're a day late, and something didn't happen or we needed to do something extra. Yeah. We can't do it the next day. So it's very important to get all the I's dotted and the T's crossed ahead of time. So that way on that day, we simply submit the financing through and we can get you that 72 months. So that's the big deal in October. Again, that's going to be October 12th, Super Saturday, one day only, 3.99 for 72 months.
Okay. And then on the same day, you can come and shop at Purge and Splurge.
Purge and Splurge.
All right. So if you're going to come out here for fun and entertainment and buy some stuff over at the gathering, you can come and look at something else, something you've wanted or need for your burgeoning business. So you have two opportunities to come and visit us on the 12th.
Barb, I feel like you're just trying to get people to come and buy your stuff.
I don't have a table this time.
You don't?
I don't. No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm going to be camping.
You've already purged. And you've splurged.
Well, we'll see about the purging in a couple of minutes here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We got a special segment. Did we decide what we were going to call it?
Well, I thought you had a title for it.
Well, I had a couple of titles, but some of it was joking. I didn't want to
Well,
are we talking about Barb's dream studio journey?
Or Barb's bomb hit her sewing room, one or the other. It's in a minute or two. We have some other stuff.
I jumped ahead. Okay. So I wanted to talk about the BO8 stuff.
Right.
So we are approximately about halfway through, I would say, of all the orders. So what I wanted to say now is if you're waiting to hear from us, at this point, we got a good chunk of them done. And, as we call people, some people are working and we're waiting on calls back and stuff like that. We got enough done where now I would say we can open up. If you're waiting for yours and we haven't gotten to you yet and you're ready to go, it only takes about 5 minutes. I just want to verify the address and we go over the accessories. Go ahead and give me a call and we can see if we can get this in the mail today. Obviously, we wanted to call you for the first first few, but we've gotten through, and we have enough people that we're waiting for. Where at this point, you know, the squeaky wheel gets the grease type of thing. Give me a call. The questions I'm going to ask you, so you can prepare yourself, so we can get it done. I can get it in the mail today.
Check.
Is going to be I'm going to verify the shipping address, verify that you're ready to receive it, because some people, you know, they're traveling, and we don't want to just put anything in the mail and
then have it sit someplace.
Yeah. So we're going to verify that you're good to go, and then we're going to go over the accessories. So again, the quilt making presser foot kit is the one we have in stock. We're waiting on the DIY sewing kit, and we also have the automatic foot pedal controller for the thread cutter.
Yep. So
we have that. That's $74.99. We are also waiting on the walking foot. The walking foot is $159.99. And the DIY sewing foot, if you wanted to add that, is $179.99. So we're going to ask you what accessories you want. We're only going to be able to ship the quilt maker one that's free and the thread cutter, but we're expecting, this month in October, we're expecting it this week or next week for those other accessories, the walking foot and the other presser foot kit. We'll verify the address and we will get it out to you. So if you've been waiting and you're excited and you've been, first of all, thank you for being, I see somebody right there.
Yeah.
Teresa, I think, there you go. Yep. I saw your name actually. Yep. Feel free to call, obviously, when we're done here, and leave a message if we don't answer, because we're running around like crazy, and then I will get back to you ASAP. Let me know that you're ready and we can get it done, because it's been, we've been pretty efficient, but now it's to the point where it's like we're waiting for people. And
so
if you're ready to go, we're ready to go. Give us a call, leave a message. So the other last thing is bobbins. So I got I got an update on it.
Whee!
This is good.
Good.
It's good. So the bobbins are the 10 pack is going to be $15. So they're going to be
have those.
Yeah, we don't have those yet, but at least now they've created the item number, and now I can order them. So I'm going to be ordering a ton of them.
Yeah.
So they come in packs of 10. And the price on that is going to be $14.99. So I know when I talked to some of the first people, we didn't have those. We didn't even know.
We didn't even know.
Yeah. So we lit a fire under some people, and they got it. No, they got it. They got us the information. They're super excited with how big of a hit this. I almost feel like even they're surprised a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think the people at Bernina are like, wow.
I don't think they realize how much maybe their portfolio was missing that straight stitch machine, semi-industrial straight stitch machine.
Oh yeah.
Because it seems like I'm calling them like, I need these walking feet. Where are the walking feet? It's almost like,
well, why do you need those so soon? It's like because we sold 65 machines.
People are going to start showing up with pitchforks outside the place. And
where are my bobbins?
So
I need more bobbins.
All right. So that's all I have as far as announcements go. So what do you got, Barb?
Okay. On the B08s, I have worked with a couple people here, and also noticing on my machine that I took home, oil these puppies when you get them. I mean, it's seriously oil them. In your little book that comes with your machine, there's pictures of where those oil points are. There's 2 on the top and 2 in the bobbin area. So oil your machine before using it, please. Otherwise, it's going to clack.
I've noticed that too.
Yeah, it's going to clack.
Yeah,
click,
some
clack.
of the Berninas, the regular Berninas, Jake always recommends oiling them.
Yep.
But I have been guilty of opening a machine and it's run. They sound great. These ones definitely you want to oil.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yep.
It's just things we're learning as we're going through the process.
Oh
here,
yeah, yeah. And I also told a lot of the ladies who have picked theirs up that there is one label on the box that is easy to peel off. It's the very bottom label. It has the part number and it also has your serial number on it. I took that label and put it on my little instruction book because I hate going around the back of my machine when it's in a table trying to figure out, stand on my head and see that serial number. So if I put that label on my little book and put it in my file, I always have it.
Don't lose your book, though.
Don't lose your book, and register your machine.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can do that using a little card on the online.
Online.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Same as any Bernina.
Same as any Bernina. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. Those are my do these things. Mom says, I'm not a mother. Okay, what else we got?
Is that all you got?
Is that my turn? Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, Jesus, this is fun. All right. Most of you know that I have gotten the 990,
Woo.
the B08.
Woo.
I already have an L890 serger. And I got the Martelli table that got lost and has been found. All right. So I'm living in Ozland this week. Oh, I used to be
Barb
better than
still
this.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. So I've got my ruby slippers on, and we're going to go to the land of Oz if we can, Miss Kaylee. All right.
Zoom in on the
I'm gonna find you under a pile of fabric.
There's my B08. All right.
Oh my gosh.
And we're coming up to my 990. All right. I have a great view out the window. I have my coffee maker. There's the closet that's full and overflowing. We get to the ironing board, which is covered up. All right. So have a good laugh. This is my sewing room.
Barb, I think we need to have an intervention here.
All right. So I know when I was in our guild, we do this every like 5 years. We pick 5 people and say, let's look at your sewing room. And we all laugh because our sewing rooms all are a crappy mess, but mine is more than a crappy mess right now. So in the next couple of weeks, we'll do a little segments and show you the progress that Barb makes in trying to get her sewing room back. But when you get all these new machines, it's like a new table and all this stuff. I had to pack everything into one side of the room and then into the other side of the room. And so it's been quite fun trying to find things. But Jake and my neighbor brought my Martelli table upstairs last week, and they had to disassemble the legs to get it upstairs. So this ought to be fun to get it.
Knock out a wall or two, Barb. I think you need.
You know, my husband keeps saying, you know, we need a dumbwaiter, or we need like
an elevator.
You know, an elevator. Yeah. Well, we should have what. Susie has. Yeah, they have an elevator to go from their garage up to their.
If you're bringing in like that new horn table, things like that, that elevator is super useful.
Oh yeah, Jake has some good stories about trying to get things into different places and videos of, oh my God, that one he had put in the bonus room above the garage.
Was it the it was a used Gamel. So it was the 14
foot.
It was
14.
14 foot steel table, which is, I mean, honestly, I'll give props to Gamel on that. Even those older, like the early 2000s, late 19, like those things are pretty nice. The frames,
yeah,
you know?
They're built.
However,
they're
2,000 pounds, and Jake was on a ladder going up through a window into a bonus room above a shop. So he will. Oh, we got some comments about Barb's mess. Let's read these.
All right.
Feel free.
Yeah. Oh, oh my goodness. All right.
I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a lot of different ladies' sewing rooms.
Yes.
A lot, right?
Yeah.
And they're all kind of the same.
Yeah.
They're all kind of the same.
Well, it's the creative thing. It's like we get it all cleaned off, and then we start a project. Da, 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 da. I need this, and I need this, and all of a sudden you have stuff thrown all over the place, and yeah, it turns out to be a mess.
There's one more.
What do we got?
Doesn't get that way if you're not doing anything.
Flat
what is
surfaces.
the show?
Yeah.
What station is that Hoarders show on? Is that
I don't
A&E? Is that a?
I don't know, but
What is that, like we should do like a sewing studio show.
Yeah.
To show. Sometimes I wonder what Tom must think when you come home.
Oh, yeah.
And there's just boxes, and he's just like, what?
The last thing was the B08. I brought that home, and I had the neighbor young man take it upstairs for me, and he goes, I don't know where you're going to put that.
Well, here's the thing, though. In all reality,
I found room. You saw it. I found room.
In all reality, though, each one of those machines has a purpose.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And actually, the 990 replaced your Q20.
Right.
So realistically, that you have your quilting machine, quilting in the hoop.
Right.
You got your zigzag sort of decorative Valdani machine, right? With a 9mm machine.
Right.
You have your straight stitch workhorse,
right?
Which is going to keep the amount of times you need to lug that thing here for cleaning, because you don't have to piece with it.
Right.
So all those stitches that what you would use your 990 for, you're going to use on your B08, which is way more, it's
more efficient and effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to load that thing up.
Yeah.
Because you do everything on that machine, and then the serger, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have.
I have the best of.
Yeah. If you had a Q24, I would agree.
That would have to go someplace else.
Yep,
Yeah.
You'd have to have.
Okay, we have a Cape Cod. You saw in that there's like angles everywhere. And across the hall from that is our bedroom, which is the whole length of the house. And my husband keeps saying, do you want that? Do you want our bedroom? And I keep saying, I'll just fill it. Don't give me more room, because I'll just fill it. That's where the Q24 could go.
You know what we should do? Up where I live, there's a lot of the Amish make those beautiful sheds.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get them just delivered complete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We should just buy you a shed.
Yeah.
And we just deliver it right in the backyard.
Yeah. We have a half-acre lot in town, so we have plenty of room. Yeah.
You need a shed.
Yeah. I need a she shack.
I've been in a couple of she shacks too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You want some questions?
Let's do some questions.
Yeah, sure.
I do not have the exact measurements. I'm assuming you're talking about the B08. We can measure that, and I can give you guys those measurements. I know that I'd imagine that So Right and So Steady would have those measurements. So if you call them and tell them what the outside measurements of whatever table you have, and you tell them what machine, I imagine that they've probably definitely So Steady would have that.
And So Easy tables.
Or So Easy. Am I getting it confused?
No, So Steady probably has it, but So Easy, I have two of those tables. I have the regular and the grande, and I have the insert for the regular, and I will probably have to get the insert for the grande. So those are available for So Easy.
I get so confused with all the So puns.
Yeah.
What else we got? How many bobbins, Barb?
5. There's 4 in the box and 1 in the machine. So you get 5 total.
And we're going to be ordering a ton of bobbins. So stay tuned for that. We'll get those all shipped out to everybody too. Because you never can have too many bobbins. I think most people are going to want 20. Right? You think?
At least 10. At
least 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else we have?
I don't think any more questions.
Did everybody? So yesterday, did you hear about this Verizon wireless outage?
No.
Yes, you?
Oh yeah.
So
affected everything.
So yesterday, when I was trying my best to get a hold of everybody, I was like, I thought you lost your mind. I almost called you again to ask if I'm like, Barb, are you writing these numbers down wrong? Like, because a lot of the notes, you know, I call these
Yeah.
people about
And
the BO8 and
there's-
it's like,
and
this
there's
number is
nothing-
disconnected. And I'm
and
like, what is going
Oh,
on?
yeah.
And I'm like looking so I'll look at the iPad, like, no, it's the right number. Barb isn't crazy. You know, she didn't write the wrong number down or
I
whatever.
mean, I do occasionally take drugs.
Prescription drugs.
Yes.
Oh my
Like
God.
right now, I have one.
Yeah,
Well, antihistamines are notorious for making you sleepy. So yeah, and other things.
So halfway through it, I'm like, why is every other person I'm calling? I was not getting the progress that I was making. So
Right. Yeah.
So
Like,
now a
what the
lot of these
hell is
people I'm
going on?
realizing probably don't even realize I was trying to call them too.
Oh.
So that really affected yesterday's progress because it was like every other person was
not available.
not available. Yeah. So
Oh.
hopefully today.
Okay.
I felt like I sent out a bunch of emails and made phone calls, and it was like crickets all day long. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
It's
and
quiet.
I'm not with Verizon, but I suspect that a lot of people I was trying to contact were.
Yeah. So did anybody else notice anything like that? That was kind of crazy. I was like, why is every other number? It's like not every number,
Yeah, but many.
but many.
Well, I almost wonder about other companies that rent towers from Verizon as well. That
Yeah.
probably were
Yeah.
affected
If
by
there's
that.
other towers that piggyback off of Verizon
Yeah.
system,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
how that
some of the
works
smaller
sometimes.
Companies do that.
So we'll be back on that today. Hopefully they got that. And I imagine that horrible storm might have
Oh my
something
gosh.
to do.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures that I couldn't. You know what's really weird? I'm not gonna lie. Like when I see things about hurricane in the news, I don't even like pay attention anymore because there's so many times you hear that and it just never amounts to anything. So like I saw the pictures yesterday and I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah,
like
it's
that's
pretty
Yeah,
wicked.
like
that
oh,
is
wow.
that is scary.
And
You know,
so far inland. Yeah.
yeah. That is
Asheville is
super scary. So hopefully all of
gone.
you out there, if there's anybody from the East Coast, South,
yeah,
North Carolina, all the way up
North
to North Carolina.
Tennessee.
Even they're saying that some of the high winds that we've been seeing up here are off of that hurricane.
Wow.
Yeah. So you guys just
Stay safe, everybody.
stay safe. Hang on. I hope that you're safe. Yeah.
Yeah. Verizon was out in Wyoming.
Yeah, it was like nationwide, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, we got some bowls. We got everyone taken care of that we know of. Okay,
Yes.
so these are unspoken for thread bowls, and this is my favorite. So someone should snatch this up. But we have a new shipment in, and this guy is Box Elder number 6, and August 2024 are the date on it. But this one is so cool, and I'll try to hold it as steady as I can. But it's got this beautiful marbling sort of light color. It is absolutely beautiful in person.
Gorgeous.
I don't know. I'm looking in the camera. I hope this really shows up, but in person, these things are just stunning. So we have about, let's see here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13 of them. This is the other style here. This one is white oak. And you can see he's even putting little, he's embellishing little grooves that are like grippy grooves. So for those of you who did not snatch one of these up, we have some more in stock. Let's see if I can show one more. Oh yeah, here. So look at the groove that he's putting in this. That looks pretty good.
Oh, and there's a different topper on this one.
Yeah. So our thread bowl collaboration project is evolving, and he's really making some really cool stuff. Now, this will work great for handwork with the Valdani. We designed these with Valdani in mind because that's what we use. Yes, so we are going to put these. I tried to get them to Jess, but I didn't get it to him on time, so they weren't on a list. So you're going to want, if you want any of these specifically, you're going to want to tell us which one you want right away, because I'm going to give them to Jess. Do you know when the next comment sold is?
No, I don't, but it's probably Thursday.
Thursday, yeah. So you have a couple days. I have another. This one's beautiful as well.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Sorry.
That could be mine.
So don't
Barb,
even show it because it's
we saw your room.
Yeah, we saw
Come
it.
on.
More organizing tools.
There, that's good. So if you can see, maybe you can see
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's
really
got
beautiful.
the hummingbird top. And if you look at the side of it, it's just this beautiful, I think that's that box elder.
Yep.
And I think this is what they use to make the white pieces and chess sets, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and which one is that one? Does it say a number?
Bulwarks, it says.
What's number is it?
Number 8.
Number 8. So all these are numbered, which is really neat that he does these because these are all one of a kind.
One of a kind. Yep.
Let us know.
And,
like I said, we have a bunch of. They're all great. So.
And I think he's going to be at. Is he going to be at Purge and Splurge?
Yeah. So Steve, who's the gentleman who makes these, I believe, anyways.
I think.
He comes to the Purge and Splurge, and he has way more than just this. So if you want to see his cherry bowls and
smaller ones, bigger ones, it's got.
Lori Rasmussen said she wants number 8.
All right, Lori. I got the Lori. I got your Wi-Fi device back too. Thank you so much for getting that back.
That's the one that was being held up.
Oh, this is 6. Sorry.
That's 6.
Where's the
That's
other
number
one?
8. Okay.
We want number 8.
Yep.
All right, 8 right here is Lori Rasmussen. Thank
Got
you
it.
so much. Anybody in the chat want number 6 right away? Because this one is also gonna go really, really fast.
Yeah.
Let me know before. So let's put Lori's name on this
Yes.
guy right here.
Right
You
here.
should tell him it was reading a little yellowy on the computer. So tell him it's like a pure white.
Yes, yeah. So the on the screen, Kaylee makes a good point. It looks like a little yellowy, and honestly, it's a very pure, almost like bone white. Like it's very, very beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
Got it.
Very cool.
Yeah. Taken care of, Lori.
All right, Lori. Let anyone in there. Let me know if you want number 6 because that one isn't going to last very
Is
long.
that with the butterflies?
The hummingbird is the one that Lori's got.
Number
Yeah.
6.
The other one's got the butterfly.
Yep.
Say, okay, so let's see here. I saw somebody else said, yeah, the phones were out in Indiana.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird. You know, it's kind of, it reminds you like how spoiled we are.
Oh, Nancy's got number 6.
All right, Nancy. Nancy's got number 6.
Tell him to call you.
Yep, give us a call. We'll take your credit card, and we'll get these in the mail for you if you're not local. But we got your names on these. Yeah, thank you so much for supporting the bowl guy, as I call him. He's a
nice guy.
He's a nice guy,
Yeah,
and he really
yeah.
takes us, you know, and it's really neat because he comes, like I said, and really goes above and beyond.
Yeah.
You know,
I think he's having some fun with this too. Yeah.
and like he's doing these different embellishing like ridges, and so let me show one because people are taking it. Let me show one more.
Oh yeah. That's
So look at this. This one is white oak, and I'm not going to make you come over and this, but if you look, he did 3 of these grooves that he like dremeled in, and they're so well. Yeah, there you go. So look at that.
nice.
Look at how beautiful that is. And they got these grooves that he's like, I don't know, dremeled, or I don't know how he's doing this. And they're beautiful. So this
can
one
tell
is
ya.
also super unique. Yeah, how is he doing it, Barb?
While it's still on the lathe, he has a tool that he takes, and it's a very fine little, looks like a little scoop on the end.
This one's also got the hummingbird top, and this one is white oak number 26 for anyone who's interested. And we still got a whole bunch more. So,
Yeah.
but they're all really cool. You can see that he really, like I said, he takes his time, and he's not just. I don't think he's doing it like it's not like he's trying to, you know, get rich doing it. Like he
No.
likes doing it, and
Yeah,
you
I
can
think
tell that
he's having some fun.
Yeah.
Angie spoke for it.
Angie. Yes, you can.
Angie.
There's $75 too, by the way. I should have said that first. Which I think is just an amazing with the top and the amount of work he's got in here. Really beautiful.
And those like the metal, like it's good quality.
It's like a
I think
pewter.
it's pewter, yeah.
Yeah, it's a pewter top, and he's got different styles. I mean, we could just keep doing this, but I do have to show off a quilt.
Okay.
I do have to show off a quilt. So
Oh, I think Jake is on a delivery or taking care of somebody,
okay,
right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I can barely
Sounds
keep.
good. Sounds
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure is. Sure.
I can barely keep
Because
my schedule straight.
Yeah. He wasn't out by his bench, so I presume that he is out delivering or fixing.
Jenny Johnson, she's got a delivery coming up too. I'm glad you're loving your BO8.
Yay!
That thing is really sweet.
Yeah.
But it was
I used it. Well, yeah, I used it to. Oh, that reminds me, I have a couple of classes coming up.
Announcements.
I almost forgot. So yeah, next week we have machine
Jake's and
applica-
Madison.
Okay. All right. Machine application.
I like how the
See, we knew he was missing.
I like how the customers that are like know where our people are more than we are. We have no idea.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, sorry. Par for the course.
All right.
Delivering in Madison.
Okay. All right. So next Thursday there is a
That's
machine applique with Valdani class. I have just a couple of people who have registered, so if you're wanting to use that technique and want some practice, come and join us. It'll be a day's worth of fun and stitching, and it's I think $50 and lunch for.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah. And
She's
you
got
have to
her-
buy a kit.
Oh, yeah.
You have to figure out which kit you want and buy the kit. So Kaylee says this is for no the embroidery for Baldani
The one with the two
machine.
No.
Machine
Machine
applique
applique.
with Valdani.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Sorry. Yep, there it is.
I'm on
Okay.
board now.
All right. Okay. So you can pick one of those kits. They have them in the shop. Last time I looked, and yeah, it'll be a fun day. And then we have our last embroidery for the year, Embroidery 102, October 24th. That one, it says 102, okay, but there are some people who have contacted me and said, well, I missed 101. Can I come to 102? And if you're having if you have a desire to start using your embroidery module and you haven't been in 101, come join us, because small group, I mean less than 10 people, I'll have enough time to show you how to start and get you up to speed. So if you wanted to and you missed the other events, join us on the 24th. Right, I think that's it, right? Oh, nope, November 18th.
The social?
Yeah, no.
No.
November 18th, we're going to do BO8. And I know, Heidi's looking at me going, where's the stuff? And I'm working on it, okay? But
That's going to be awesome.
yeah, we're doing
Fast and
and Furious, 9-patch, and thick and thin. So I'm working on the samples. As soon as I have something that we can take a photograph of, Heidi will make a flyer and it will be official. But in the meantime, I know Peggy has a list because I had a couple people who called her already.
Yeah, if they're interested in it, they can certainly call and express that, and they'll show.
Yeah, and we'll get back to you.
Hey, but who knows? If we can fill it, maybe we won't have to make a flyer. Let's just fill it.
Just fill it. Yeah, just sign up.
Yep.
Take our word for it. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we can talk more about, some of the feet that we have and some of the machine capabilities with those feet. So, yeah.
I see some comments here. So, yep, Jake is going to be delivering. Yes. So what you're going to want to do with the studio frame. Yes, I remember you from the Madison show.
Yeah.
So what we're going to need to get you, if you don't have it, is the ruler extension kit.
Yeah.
So it's the ruler base.
Yep.
And it comes with a 96 foot, and it comes with some basic templates. Now, in the full disclosure, I like to, sometimes I'll say things that are, whatever, but there's some other places that sell better templates than maybe what comes with the ruler kits from Bernina, in my opinion. I mean, I sell those, so obviously it's not in my best interest to say that. But honestly, I've seen some amazing things from like Linda Hershka, where she's got the arch templates. But any sort of 1/4 inch acrylic ruler you'll be able to use. And there's some really great companies out there that make some really great stuff.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that Bernina sells is really expensive. And I don't know, if you want it, I have it. You know, we have some of the stuff, but there is some really great options out there like Linda Hershka.
Yeah.
Who some of you
tried and true, right?
Yeah.
I think Amanda Murphy uses our rulers, doesn't she? No, she has her own.
Does she?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not the long arm person, so.
Well, with the custom stuff, with the ruler work stuff, what I always recommend is you find the people, whether it's Instagram or wherever, the different blogs that you find. We do edge to edge stuff, right? That's kind of what we really do. And we'll show off something really cool before we go that I'm super pleased with how it turned out. But if you follow like Linda Hershka, they quilted pineapple, you'll see what she does with those rulers, and it's amazing. And then you'll see like what they're using. And that's what I recommend, you know, for ideas and you know, if you want a certain look, like Linda Hershka, she does a lot of beautiful feathers. So she uses the arches to create the stems that then she feathers back free motion.
Yeah.
But then she also does these arched cross hatches where it's like cross hatching, but instead of straight lines, it's these arches and they all work together. So it's really beautiful.
Cool. Yeah.
I would.
That would be a pineapple.
Yep. And she teaches here, once a year, I think normally in November. She's probably coming.
She is. She's got a class in November. Kaylee, do you have that? She's got the flyer.
So we got a flyer. Hold on.
I do think that there are a couple of openings left in that class.
So there might be a couple openings. We're going to show you the flyer.
Yep. And as far as I learned, that it's for both long arm and regular machines. Like she does both.
Yeah.
Oh. So it's a lecture style course.
I got to do this.
Well, sign up, Barb.
Jeez.
I took this class a long time ago when I was still living in California, and she came out to the California store. And it's a really great, if it's the same class, which I think it is, same type of deal. Yeah. She talks a lot about how you plan out, like for custom. You know, where do you start? Because when you look at something that's finished, you're like, oh my God, it's like overwhelming. And that's the point.
Yeah.
But she really goes into how she breaks down the different spaces in the quilt and how she fills it with different elements and things like that, different fills and feathers and piano key borders and all sorts of stuff. I highly recommend you signing up for it. And Heidi said that there might be a couple openings left. We think there's some openings left. So sign up for that. If you want to learn ruler work, that type of stuff, that is 100% someone I would follow, and I would probably try to make it to that class.
She's like the nicest lady ever.
She is super nice. Yeah.
And her husband makes the templates.
Yeah, and her husband, it's a small business similar to like the bowl type thing where they make different templates, and they're really, really great. And we should actually probably see if she'll wholesale some to us maybe for when she's done with the event.
Yeah.
So we can carry, because
that would be good. That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? Any other questions before we show off this quilt?
No question.
Okay. So let's talk about the quilt I brought today.
Oh.
Tyler, who is busy downstairs, did an amazing job. And this quilt is for one of our VIP customers, Barb Faber, who also has a BO8.
That I just delivered to her.
And she sends us a lot of quilts. And this one, I'm not going to lie, I think you're really going to like it. I'll just show it off, but I think he hit a home run with this design, this edge to edge. I mean, it's not something we haven't shown a bunch of times, this orange peel, but I thought with this Santa with the green, yep, that's it. Right, like that. Yep, just like this. With the green, I think it's that ombre grunge. Oh,
which way are we going?
There you go. This orange peel on the Santa's face is just so cool.
Do we have to go?
Let's see if Kaylee can get the camera to cooperate here. It's hard to always photograph this stuff. There we go. So you can see he did such a great job. And the green, I think that, no, it's confetti.
Yeah.
It's that confetti. I think it's a grunge, right?
I don't
Isn't
know.
that grunge?
I don't think so.
I know that the
was
dots.
that ombre.
Yeah.
That was the ombre one.
Yeah. And I thought it was like confetti, but I thought this was really, really neat.
Yeah, it turned out great.
Invisible thread. Obviously looks great over all the different colors.
Cute.
I thought he did an awesome job, and I wanted to show that off.
And
so.
Santa is coming to town.
Yes.
Santa came to my sewing room.
Santa's been coming to the sewing room. Now you need like the whole group of elves or whatever
Yeah,
to
now
get that thing
I
in
could
order.
use some
Here,
elves.
pull that one more time, and then I'll take it. There we go, like this, and I got it.
Okay.
Thank you very
All
much.
Right.
All righty.
Is it prize time?
We got one question.
Oh, we got a question. All right.
Yes. Yes. We just have to make sure that they're so busy over there. You want to call and start working on dates if you're trying to come here for a certain event or whatever. It's always good. Do not procrastinate on that, because I think it's 24?
There's 24 beds.
24 beds, and obviously you're going to want one of the singles or maybe the double or whatever. I don't know what the situation is, but you're probably not going to all be in one giant room. So you're going to want to definitely reserve that
The
ahead
appropriate
of time.
accommodations.
But we can't discriminate here. Hey, us guys quilt too, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be that'd be unfair?
Doug
Yes.
Rico comes. Yeah.
Look at me, I quilt.
You quilt. Yeah.
I'm sure that's the first thing people think of me when they see me.
Oh, I'm
They're
sure.
like, I bet you that guy long arms.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like,
That's what I thought when I saw it.
yeah, it's kind of like I fly fish. Yeah.
I think, yeah, well, anyways, let's not.
Do you remember the name of the pattern for the Santa?
I don't.
No.
I can't keep track of all this stuff because,
It is Lisa's pattern, but we don't.
Yeah.
have it.
No.
what is the,
It isn't on here.
it's not on there.
Sorry. No.
Yeah, it's, I can't keep it up. There's so much stuff. It's
Yeah.
been,
It's
yeah.
in
That
Man
was what
Gathering.
we did for last year's Naughty or Nice, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. The one in July.
Any more comments here? I'm trying to read.
Mm.
No more questions.
No more questions. All right, so let's do some prizes.
Ooh,
All right, here, you do this one.
I did that one. Carol Ostrom. Carol Ostrom.
Ostrom.
Ostrom. Yay.
And I got Marcia Gardner.
Oh, Marcia. I think she just got a BO8. I think.
The name is familiar.
I think she did.
Okay. All
Very
right.
good. Here, you
And
do that one.
Linda Lopman. Yes. Contact Heidi. She will send you something wonderful and a caramel, of course. I had a friend that I picked up her prize for her, and she said, there better be a caramel in here. Of course there's a caramel in
I got
there.
a bite out of it, but it was in there.
Well,
Ooh,
Oh, hi, Tyler.
who? Okay, we'll be down in a second.
yeah, we're almost.
We got customers showing up. So thank you again for tuning in. And for those of you that are watching now and missed the beginning where I said, if you're waiting to hear from us about the BO8, we've made through such a big chunk of it. Feel free to call if you got your stuff ready, and we can get those out the door ASAP.
Yep.
I know I might just go eat a little bit of lunch, but after that, we're going to be shipping. So if you're ready, if we don't answer, leave your number. I'll know what you're calling for, call you right back, and we'll get these things out.
Yep.
All right.
And
Thank
in the
you so much.
meantime- In the meantime,
Oh, we got to sign off.
yes, we got to sign off. So always remember to clean and oil your Bernina.
Thank you.